What's going on, man? Today is currently June 30th, as y'all can see on my phone, if y'all can see. But it's June 30th. It's 10:30, and I'm currently outside, getting in some sun, doing a little meditation, and I also have a journal with me because I normally, when I get up, I come outside and I start journaling. Now today is going to be a little bit different. It's actually three things different about today. For one, I have my shirt on, which I never really have my shirt on when I come outside. I like to only have on shorts and just take in the sun, take in the nature. Two, another thing that's different as well is I have my phone with me, which I normally don't have my phone. My phone is normally put up in my room, inside my house or whatever. And then three is my camera. I normally don't have my camera either out here because when I come out here, it is normally just me, pen and paper, and nature. But those are the three things that's different today, and honestly, it's gonna feel a little weird, but it's gonna be a new adjustment because I do plan to document my journey, like I told y'all. So that's where we at. But in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about procrastination and habits. And it just so happened that today I did two things wrong: procrastinated this morning, and my habit is messed up. And I know a lot of y'all are probably wondering like what I'm talking about or why am I speaking on this topic. I feel like it is a very important topic to have, especially when talking about your life. And so before I started this video, I actually wrote down a definition of procrastination and habit, just so y'all can kind of get an idea. I'm pretty sure everybody know what procrastination and the habit means. To me, before I get into the dictionary definition, procrastination to me means, like, I would say procrastination for sure is like being lazy or like just letting time go by without doing something that you know has to be done. That's basically what it is to me, just being lazy, putting something off to the side that you know has to be done until the very last minute. At the very last minute, then you wanna put what you know that needs to be done, and you want to make that a priority. A habit to me is basically a routine. It's something that you do naturally. Like, it's something that is a part of you. It's something that you do naturally. And how else can I put habit? I feel like that's the only way I can kind of describe a habit in my own word. But let's get into the written the definition of both that I got out of a dictionary. I got this out of a dictionary online. I need to probably buy a dictionary so I can actually read them. So right here I have written, as y'all can see, for procrastination I have the act of delaying something that must be done, often because it is unpleasant, also like discomfort, that's basically what unpleasant means, or boring. And then for habits, basically I have a settled tendency or unusual manner of behavior, which is basically what I just said for both, but in my own terms. So the reason why I'm writing both of these down today for sure is because I had a detailed plan that I wanted to get into today. Like, I wanted to wake up at 8 o'clock this morning and film this video. And guess what time it is now? It's now 10:35, which means I procrastinated and I messed up a plan that I wanted to get done. I woke up. First off, I had my timer on my phone set. I had it set for 8 o'clock on the dot. That timer goes off. I woke up, I seen the time, I was like, okay, cool. Well, it's 8 o'clock, great. I completed the first part. The second part was actually acting on that plan and getting up out the bed. Now, did I do that? No. 8 o'clock went by, I was like 5 more minutes. 5 minutes went by, I was like 10 minutes. 10 more minutes went by, and y'all just get where I'm going. Basically, I kept putting off to the side something that I wanted to get done. And now I'm here, and then because I procrastinated, now I'm in a time crunch. Now I have to rush, and I don't want to rush. I wanted this to be not rushed. I wanted it to be on my own timing. But because I put off to the side something that needs to be done, now here I am outside filming the video, and now I feel extremely rushed. Just the simple fact that I have an appointment at 2 o'clock because I just got into a little car accident in my car, and I have to go to a doctor. So I have an appointment at 2 o'clock. Time is 10:36. I live an hour out from my appointment, which means I have to basically rush everything throughout the day. I need to be out of my house at least by 12 because ain't no telling what's out there on the road for traffic. Then I had to drive out there just to get to my appointment. So what I'm getting at is I just wasted valuable time all because I didn't want to get out to bed this morning. And y'all know it's a good thing. It's a difference between good habits and bad habits. And in my opinion, I feel like good habits are habits that you have that helps you out that helps you through your day. Bad habits are habits that basically keep you stagnant. And what I did today was a bad habit, because I have a bad habit of procrastinating. I have a bad habit of putting things off to the side. So that's exactly why I broke both of these down on my journal. And to be honest, I'm probably gonna be writing both of these down in my journal a lot, because this is something that I want to fix. I don't want to procrastinate, and I really don't want to have no bad habits. So what I'm about to do is, when I come out here, I normally just write down. I normally fill my entire page up with notes from my just been sitting out here. I just write things down, talk about my day a little bit, talk about things that I want to change, the little goals that I have. I just do that because it helps keep me grounded, and it helps me prepare for the day. So I'm gonna give y'all an example, because I actually did this. I didn't do it yesterday because my sleep schedule has been off, but I have one right here where I wrote a full page. I'm not gonna show y'all exactly because this is my journal. It's a little personal, but I have a full page of writing right here. And that's basically what I'm gonna do today, just a little different. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna journal a little bit, and then I'm gonna get back on here with y'all, talk about a few things I wrote down, and then we're gonna close out this video. So with that being said, I will see y'all hopefully in like the next 30 minutes, because I don't want to spend too much time out here, because like I just told y'all, I'm on a time crunch. So enough of all this yapping, let me get into this. And just like that, bro, my time is up. So now I'm about to go over what I wrote, and yeah, let's get into it. All right, man. Now today, I do not feel bad about sharing what I journaled today, because it was on procrastinating and habits, and I'm just getting into some things that I wrote. So when I'm journaling, I like to attack the problem, solve the problem, and give myself reassurance. So today, I wrote down 3 things that I do that I procrastinate. I wrote down 3 bad habits. I wrote down how I can adjust these habits that cause me to procrastinate. And then I followed up by giving myself reassurance. So 3 things that I procrastinate. One of those things is I take all day to edit and record a video, mainly edit a video. I'm not too bad about recording the video, but mostly editing. Another bad habit that I do is I take all day to get out of bed, which I just explained to y'all earlier. I take all day to get out of bed. That is something that I procrastinate. Another thing that I procrastinate is I take my time doing basic tasks like washing dishes, washing clothes, like little stuff like that. I just take my time doing that. Now, 3 bad habits that also fall into why I procrastinate. These could be reasons why I procrastinate. 3 bad habits. Not washing dishes after I use it, which that right there makes a lot of sense for why I'm procrastinating, because if I wash the dishes after I use it, I won't have no issue with that later on. Another bad habit I have is not getting proper sleep, which I'm gonna get into a little bit. And another bad habit that I have is not planning my day out properly to make content. Now, that one is a little iffy, because I kind of write out my plan, but I'm more so like a freeformer. Like this video that I'm doing right now was freeformed. Like I had it planned, but I didn't go into no in-depth plan on how I should record or how I should edit it. I just knew I wanted to do it, and I did it. Now how can I adjust these habits? Like I just told y'all, on washing dishes, I can wash the dishes as soon as I get done using them, so I don't have to worry about washing them later, which will cause me to procrastinate, because I know I got dishes in there and I don't feel like washing them, and I'm just letting time pass, and next thing you know, it might end up to where I might have a full thing of dishes in there. Who knows? Or the same thing with clothes. Instead of me just washing when the pile. Hold on. Instead of me washing my clothes before the pile gets big, I let the pile get big, and then now I'm washing multiple loads of clothes at a time instead of just washing them when they need to be washed to begin with. So with the sleep, how I can adjust this bad habit is get proper sleep. Cut out my distractions. Like every single day, because I procrastinate so much, that means I gotta stay up a little bit later to put in more work on my videos, on editing, on just doing things that I need to, that I wanted to complete. And by me doing that, that's dragging out my time. That's making me get into bed late at night. That's making me I'm just basically wasting a lot of time because I procrastinated my whole entire day, and then I try to cram it all up at night, and that forces me to stay up. And then now it's looking like instead of me getting into bed at 10, I'm getting to bed at 12 or 1. And then when I get into bed, it takes me a little time to go to sleep because now I'm up on my phone, I'm editing, or I'm doing something that I could have had done throughout the day. Now, another thing that I wrote down is I gave myself reassurance. That reassurance, I told myself, I'm like, I am very capable of producing good habits and not procrastinating. And one good habit that I gave myself for reassurance is that, hell, I take good care of myself every day. Like, and what I mean by that is I shower every day. Now, a lot of y'all might see that crazy. A lot of y'all might be like, well, obviously, I would hope you shower every day, but again, that's a good habit that I have. Showering every day, keeping myself clean, that's a good habit. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if I was not doing that, bro. I would be funky, smelling crazy, looking crazy, like, So that's a good habit that I have. I like to keep myself a certain way. I don't want to be walking around looking like what's the word? Like a bum or nothing like that. I don't want to do that. So those are just things that I wrote. And also to go into procrastination, like I'm gonna give y'all some more examples that I've did within the past years that I procrastinated. And one of them is actually recent. Like one of them is I got this quest for Uber, right? I got this quest, and the quest was complete 85 deliveries in a certain amount of time, and you'll get a big payout of $800. Mind y'all, I had this quest. I got this quest 3 weeks in advance. I had 3 weeks to do 85 deliveries to make $855. You know what I did? I procrastinated. That first week went by, I didn't Uber. Second week went by, I didn't Uber. Now that third week came by, and here I am trying to Uber, cramming all these deliveries in 1 week. And then I got mad at myself for not completing the dang on task because I procrastinated. Why did I procrastinate? I don't know. I kind of feel like I am very good at working under pressure, and because I know I'm good at working under pressure, I procrastinate. But that's not really a good excuse to give myself, and I try to do better when doing that. So yeah, another thing that I could say is also when I was in school, like when I was taking college, I would have an assignment due at 11:59 at the end of the week, every single week. And with me knowing that, I would literally wait the last minute to the day it is due at like 10 o'clock to complete that task when I could have did just at least 30 minutes. Because like I just told y'all, it took me, if I was to do that work at like 10 and it's done at 11:59, that's only an hour for me to do that work. Now just imagine if I put in 30 minutes every single day throughout that week, then I could do, it'd be a whole lot easier for me to get that task done. Rather than me rushing and expecting a good grade, getting a sloppy grade because I'm procrastinating that work that needs to be done at the very last minute. So it's just like it's just little things like that I always keep in mind. And I like to journal, and I like to do. And today, like closing out from this journaling, what I like to do before I go back and I finish my day or get through my day is I like to do a little exercise. And normally my exercise is push-ups. So today I'm gonna knock out push-ups, and them push-ups is that right there is gonna help me get myself back on track. It's gonna help me get all these bad habits and all these negative thoughts and all of that out of my head. It's gonna help me it's just gonna help me get my blood pumping and put me in a better mood and spirit. So I'm about to knock out some push-ups, and then we're gonna conclude this video. All right, man. Hopefully y'all can see me. Let me move this journal out the way. Let's knock out these push-ups. Let's knock them out real quick, and then we can get our day started. get it, man. Now, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and just join this journey with me, man. It's gonna be a long awaited journey, but this journey is all about growth. It's all about educating myself and becoming 1% better every day. So I will see y'all on the next one. Your boy Deleon is out. See y'all later. Peace.